My name is Chris Thompson, and I live in Lakewood Heights.
And where in the city is that located?
Oh, it's in between Lakewood and the M Streets.
Do you have a favorite park or public space? If so, what is it?
I do. It was in my old neighborhood, Bryan Place, and it's Exall Park. And it's right, borders Baylor Medical on the north side, right on Live Oak Street.
What do you like about this park or open space?
It is, from the parks that I have found, it has the most flat, wide open green space, but it's bordered on the edges with pretty big, I think they're live oak trees. So big open green space, never crowded. My favorite activity is to ride over there on a Sunday night and just hang out in the grass with some friends. Sometimes picnics, sometimes not. It's just a good park to hang.
How would you describe this park to someone who's never been there?
It's in the shape of a really large rectangle. It's separated by 3/4 of it is open green space. The last quarter of it is a playground, basketball court, exercise equipment, and they have a rec center there. It is very diverse. You have your weeknight warriors working out. You have your, there's always a diverse group of Tai Chi, people practicing Tai Chi every morning. The neighborhood, Bryan Place, is becoming more diverse with young people, young families, so you see a lot of people jogging around the track, around the outskirts. So it's a good, clean, diverse park with open space, which I like.
Could you describe a memory of this park?
Oh, a memory of the park. Well, when I moved back to Dallas about 1.5 years ago from New York City, I learned to explore via bicycle up there, and I had moved back to Dallas after a decade of being away, and I was kind of just exploring East Dallas, and came across the park, and I remember just sitting down, plopping down in the middle of this big green field, and turned to my right, and I see a group of people slacklining, and I was like, that's awesome, from my days back in Colorado, setting up a slackline, just the whole atmosphere of hanging out, slacklining, tossing the frisbee, eating a little snacks for a picnic. And I said, it's a cool park, and I'd never hung out in parks before, and I just remember looking over at that group being like, they set the bar to utilize the park and really make it a part of my community and my regular life.
How could this park be improved?
They do a really good job, honestly. The rec center has a lot of stuff going on. They have softball, they have kickball leagues utilizing the field. It's a really good hidden secret, so maybe nothing to keep it like that, but it's it's clean, they maintain it. They have, you can tell they put work into it with the exercise equipment around the edge of it. So maybe Bryan Place, the neighborhoods around it, utilizing it more to bring more community together.
What makes this park unique?
It is smack dab in the middle of Baylor Medical Center, Deep Ellum, and downtown. It's right all within those 3 vicinities, and it's a huge open green space that I haven't found another park quite like it in the area. That big, that green, that open.
Okay, overall, what do you think about Dallas's parks?
Well, I really like River Shawn. I think River Shawn is a great park, and there's a lot of nooks and crannies in River Shawn where you can kind of find your own private space. As an avid cyclist, I think they're really accessible. Tiziki Park is in my new neighborhood. I haven't used it much, but I can see the neighbors, the community utilizes it. So in my neighborhood of north of 30 in East Dallas, I see the parks really being utilized.